lovelies. My name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit. And I have my update for Pan That palette in order today. And I am excited to show you guys where I'm sitting at with my Natasha Denona Pastel palette. We all know that my progress on my eyeshadows over the last month or so has been minimal. But with that, I am excited to say that I was actually able to hit pan in this shade right here called Duet. Now, even though I only have one pan to show you guys this month opposed to the 4 or the 3 that I've been able to show you every other update, I'm very excited that I was at least able to hit the 1 pan in this shade. The shade Duet I had a total of 3 uses on at the last update, and with 6 more uses I managed to hit pan. Now, you'll be able to see the dip is quite large with this shade right here. It was just my regular fluffy-ish like lid brush that I like to use for my shimmers. The other brushes that I use with this palette are either my pencil brush and or my crease brush for the mattes. And I've really been enjoying the way that everything's been working out. The size of the pan seem to be very comparable with one another, which is kind of really nice and exciting, except for maybe this one right here. That's a different story. But nonetheless, after a total of 6 more uses, 9 altogether, I had pan and I really was excited about it. I was super happy about it and I really enjoyed the look that I was doing to be able to get that pan. So in one of my other projects, I'm working on my Kaja bento box in Orange Blossom, and the orange shimmer is what I want to hit pan on in that shade. And I was pairing that with this Duet shade and it was absolutely beautiful. The very first time I did it, I think I did like a light layer of both of those and it was just so stunning that I kept going back to it, to the point where I actually ended up hitting pan. Now, that is definitely like a new unlocked combination that I'm really excited to continue to try and do in the future. I do have 2 pink and orange mattes that I can try that out with to see if it's a matte versus shimmer that I like better, if it matters, if it doesn't matter. I really enjoy like pink and yellow together. Sometimes I will throw orange or peach in the center just to kind of help blend them together. But just like leaving out that yellow and doing the peach or the orange with the pink, I think is absolutely stunning too. So I'm really excited to continue to do that combination in the future. But I did decide to leave Duet alone a little bit and I moved on to the next shade in the palette called Airy. I do have a total of 3 uses on this shade as well. That was as of last night. I decided to kind of play around with my makeup a little bit, do an eye look. It's been a while since I've done that, and I had my 3rd use doing that last night. So this is what the shade is looking like, and after the 3rd use, you can see the ever so small amount of progress in this shade. You can actually see the outline of the pencil brush. Before the 3rd use, it almost looked like it hadn't been used at all. So I am excited that the very small amount of progress is starting to show and it's only going to get better. And hopefully I can reach for this quite often this month. I'm hoping that we can kind of pick up the usage on my eyeshadows. I'm not wearing any today, of course, but I'm really hoping that this can work out and get there. And with the palette that I pulled in for my Project Level Up palette, which is the Delicious Delights, there's the blues in there, and I'm thinking I might be able to pair that with a couple of those blues, if not all of them, and just really be able to spread out the love on this shade with that and see what kind of looks I can come up with. But I am excited to try and wear this. I put it on the inner quarter of my inner corner last night. I think I've tried using it on my lower lash line as well. It may just be an inner corner shade. I'm not completely sure yet. We'll have to see. Me and blues aren't the best of friends, so they are a little intimidating for me, but I am excited to just try and use this, even if it is a very small amount each time, but I'm going to try and reach for it as much as I possibly can to eventually have pan on this for the next update. So even though this isn't going to be out by this month's update, which was kind of what my goal was, or my hope was, I should say, if I was able to hit 4 pans each and every month, this update would have been the finale, which is incredible to think about just in itself. But even if I do have another 2 or 3 more months with this project, it's only May. We're not even quite halfway through the year yet, which is also another mind-blowing thing to think about. But this is definitely going to be done sooner than later, and then I'm going to decide on what to do with this project. But that is for the future chats. This is now, and I'm just really excited with where this palette is sitting at. So that is it, and that is all for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys all later. Bye.